Hi team Fullest, this is your girl Amy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my canal. So in today's video, I'm here again to share with you guys a very powerful hairspray, leave-in conditioner. One question that I get asked a lot is that, do you wash it out after spraying it on the kid's hair? No. Like I said, this is a leave-in conditioner hairspray at a hair growth spray leave-in conditioner. So when I have the kids hair in protective hairstyle for like 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, maximum 4 weeks, I use this on the kids hair every single day. I spray this on the kids hair every single day, and I don't wash it out. And this actually keep the hair very moisturized, keep the hair very shiny, very strong, like very healthy looking. And also the best part of it, it also helps promote new growth. So this is the reason why I don't wash it out. So I don't wash it out, but if you want to wash it out, feel free. But I don't actually wash it out. I leave it on the kid's hair. So for today, these are the ingredients I'm going to be using. I want to try something different, but you guys know rosemary is a very powerful herb when it comes to promoting hair growth, promoting a healthy scalp, promoting a healthy hair, thick, shiny, beautiful hair. So I always like to use rosemary when I'm making my leave-in conditioner hairspray. So for today, I'm going to be using ginger, I'm going to be using rosemary, and I'm going to be using mint tea. The mint, this one's a fresh mint. I really love the smell. It's very beautiful. I will leave a little bit of information in the description box when it comes to all of the benefits when it comes to using all of these products. So I have my spray bottle. You guys know I make this for a week, and every week I make new one. So the one I make the last time, I made the onions, and I kind of repeat it again with fenugreek. But that one, I wanted to make it because some of you guys were like, oh, share that video with the one with fenugreek, but because I've already used it last week, I don't want to repeat it again this week. So I thought, let me make this one this week, and then next week when I'm making a new one, I will repeat that recipe that I made the last time, so you guys know what I use exactly with the fenugreek and rosemary and onions. And that was really good one. I like to use peppermint and peppermint and tea tree extension oil. This is just an optional because sometimes this is not only for me. For me, I don't have issue with the smell, but when you are dealing with kids, then they're going to school, you don't want the kids to be provoked at school or to be laughed at or to be like, oh, your hair has a very strange smell, especially when you're using onions. So that's the reason why I like to use peppermint and tea tree oil, just to kind of balance the smell, because when you use peppermint and tea tree oil, it kind of calms down the smell. You really have this beautiful smell of the combination with the tea tree and peppermint. So that's the reason why I use the essential oil. So it's an option. You don't have to use it if you don't have any issue with the smell. Personally, I don't have any issue with the smell, but because these are kids, I don't want my kids to be provoked at school. I don't want someone to say anything, to them at school, because trust me, when it comes to my kids, I don't play. So to prevent that, I always try to use peppermint and tea tree oil, just to kind of balance the smell. So it's an option. You don't have to. So yeah, now I've shown you guys everything. I have my pot of water, which I'm going to be using to boil. So first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash all of this. I'm not going to use this entire ginger because this is quite too much. So I'm going to wash it and then slice the ginger into like pieces so that it's more easier for it to boil. You can remove the skin if you want to. I am not going to remove the skin. I'm just going to wash it and then put it into the pot. And when it's cold, put it into the bottle, add a little bit of peppermint and tea tree oil, few drops, and then shake it. You're ready to use. So now let me wash all of this. I'm just going to give it a quick rinse because I've already washed all of these ingredients when I purchased it at the market. I kind of wash it first before putting it into the fridge, but sometimes, yeah, you just have to go in again and make sure you wash everything properly before using it. Mint tea has a lot of mint tea is very good when it comes to helping with promoting hair growth. It's also one thing that I love using, just that I don't use it that more often because I have the peppermint tea, a peppermint essential oil, so I really don't use a lot of the mint tea. And I like to make tea with it to drink personally. I don't really use it a lot when it comes to hair, so I'm just going to cut the ginger into like tiny pieces so that it's more easier for it to boil. You know, I love drinking mint tea. I love drinking like herbs tea. I'm really into herbs tea. Yeah, I'm just gonna add all the ginger because I'm cutting, but it looks like it looks big, but when you are cutting it, it's not that big anymore. So I'm just going to add all the ginger, and you're going to make sure you have your pot cover. So this is what the mixture, everything is looking like. So now you're going to put this one into the fire and allow it to boil for a couple of minutes. When it's time, you guys can see the water will change. Now the water is very, very clear. You guys can see through the water, but when it's ready, the water will change color, and then you will know it's ready. You can leave it for 5 to 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes for it to cook properly, and then allow it to cool down, and then drain the water, put it into your spray bottle, and add your peppermint and tea tree if necessary. If not, you can just use it like this directly. And this bottle lasts me for a week. I'm using this in all of us, there's 3 of us, me and the girls. It lasts for a week, and after a week I'll definitely make a new one. So now we're going to leave it to boil. Leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure you close it, but you got to make sure you are also paying attention to it, because sometimes when it kind of boils, the water kind of mess the kitchen, and I don't want that. So I'm definitely just going to stand in the kitchen, trying to clean up the kitchen, do other things whilst I'm paying attention to the mixture. So yeah, just stay tuned and allow it to boil for a couple of minutes. So as you all can see, the water has changed colors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to allow it to steam for like 4 to 5 minutes more, because I really want the ginger to like really cooked, like really soak in. So I'm going to allow it to cook for like a few more minutes, and then I'm going to turn off the gas, allow it to cool down, and then I will drain it, put it in a spray bottle.